The rich also cry a tragic story. Everyone in Golden Crest Estate believed that Daniel Kingsley had everything. His mansion stood like a palace on the hill, crowned with glass walls and guarded gates. His cars were many, his clothes flawless, his name powerful. People pointed at his house and said, "That man has no problems." But wealth can hide tears the way silk hides scars. Daniel was born into poverty. Hunger was his childhood friend, and shame followed him like a shadow. He promised himself that one day he would conquer lack. He worked ruthlessly, slept little, trusted no one. By 40, he was richer than he ever dreamed. Yet in his climb, something precious slipped from his hands. His wife, Amara, once gentle and patient, slowly became a stranger. Daniel measured love in money, expensive trips instead of time, gifts instead of presents. When Amara spoke of loneliness, he answered with checks. When she asked for his heart, he offered another house. Their son Ethan grew up in luxury but without warmth. He had the best schools, the best tutors, but no father at his football games, no voice cheering his name. Ethan learned early that success mattered more than feelings. He buried his pain under rebellion and silence. One rainy night, the phone rang. "Mr. Kingsley," the voice trembled, "there's been an accident." Daniel arrived at the hospital still wearing his tailored suit. The smell of disinfectant replaced the scent of wealth. Doctors spoke softly. Ethan had crashed his car after a party, drunk, angry, alone. He did not survive. The world stopped. Daniel screamed, not like a billionaire, but like a broken man. He offered money, millions, billions, anything. But death does not bargain. At the funeral, Daniel stood beside a coffin far smaller than his houses. Amara did not hold his hand. Her eyes were empty wells of grief. Later that night, she left him a letter. "You were rich in money, Daniel, but poor in love. Our son needed you more than your wealth. I can't stay where my pain is invisible." She left. Days turned into nights, and the mansion became a prison of echoes. The walls reflected laughter that no longer existed. Daniel walked through rooms filled with art, but none could paint away his regret. His wealth mocked him, silent, cold, useless. One evening, Daniel sat alone and finally cried. Not polite tears, but heavy sobs that shook his body. He mourned not only his son, but the man he had chosen to become. For the first time, he understood a truth no business school had taught him. Money can build houses, but not homes. Money can buy silence, but not peace. Money can protect the body, but not the heart. Daniel later gave much of his fortune away, funding youth centers and family counseling programs. People praised his generosity, but they never knew the reason. Each donation was a whispered apology to a son who would never hear it. And so, behind golden gates and shining cars, the truth remains. The rich also cry. Sometimes louder, sometimes longer, sometimes too late.